You've gotta be kidding me! I was muted this entire time! Anyway, yeah, she
Tune in to my memories.
so like basically she asked us to recollect the memory of our first encounter with Cartithia, because like it appears that only I, the rover, could see her, and like Carlotta tried to like dispatch for search parties to look for Cartithia, the martyred Cartithia, Kichona said, and then like no one, they can't seem to find her. So Carlotta asked Kichona to use her forte to recreate the resonance in my memory that happened at that time. So, and then we're in this memory right now. And Cartithia was dancing around in the water, walking on water and everything, all Jesus-like. That's not from my memory.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Oh.
What is the meaning of this?
So I'm seeing the actual you.
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment.
Yeah.
But this seems...
Yeah, I'm
unexpected.
actually talking to you, it seems like.
How did you first come to notice me?
Well, for starters, I saw you dancing around on
Sentinel.
water.
Imperator's voice guided me to you.
Yeah, that too.
You heard the Sentinel's voice?
I
Then
did.
tell me, am I their resonator?
How am I supposed to know that? A question I have yet to answer myself. How am I supposed to know, lady?
Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator.
I like the
Leviathan.
thorns you have on
That's
your
one
head.
idea.
It's like how Jesus had those thorns
But you really
around
don't
his
have
head.
any idea?
She's very pretty.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby? Well, he's physically right there, so I'm guessing she can, yeah.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
What does that mean?
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They called me the
They
Arbiter.
spoke of being ensnared in
Yeah,
an
that.
inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind? Stop cutting
I'm
off
sure you've
mid-sentence,
noticed
like
that
tell us
I was
straight
drawn
out.
here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky.
Oh.
At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the sentinel?
I don't know. It could be the Thernodian as well.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is
Oh.
that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Oh? I was right.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Ooh. That's
Abby
suspicious.
has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinjo.
Yeah.
So
Good
it's
thing
safe
that
to say
Thernodian
Abby
was
can be
still,
trusted.
you know, recuperating. Like,
Do
it's
you
not
think I'm
physically
the
alive.
Threnodian's resonator?
I don't
For making
know.
assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first.
Right.
Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your
Yeah.
battle alongside
I also
the
saw that
Parator.
portrait where you were, like, impaled by something.
That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
I don't know in what way, though, but sure.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're awfully calm about this. You're willing to trust Abby?
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
Hmm.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
Your
I
hair
want to know
looks
what's
so
going on
good,
with the
ma'am.
Parator in that tower.
Oh my god,
wanna
that's
speak
so
with you in person.
detailed.
How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Maybe you could just break it open?
I'm afraid that won't do.
Why?
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity.
So basically,
it's
we can't
destroyed,
enter then.
the
We
entire
can't
sphere
solve
will collapse.
anything.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Oh.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching
What?
for a way inside.
But isn't that the place that you're,
Perhaps
like,
they know
currently
something.
at physically is
Any
above the
distinguishing
sky?
features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
What?
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Her, so it's a girl. Why is your tacit mark glowing?
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
I cannot get over it.
No
Your
matter
hair
the
looks
outcome,
so good.
This may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Bye bye. That lasted for a good while, your resonance ability, Kichona.
Rover? Rover?
Back up,
Oh,
ma'am.
thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it's
No,
not like that.
It was really helpful.
Yeah.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
No. You tell Chichona what happened.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Don't get ahead of
Is she
yourself.
friend or foe? What
I may
truths
be
lie
the only
behind the seal,
exception.
and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
I like her personality. Huh? I left? Oh.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Who is this?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
Pardon
My
your
name is
haircut.
Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Nice outfit.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thrunodian.
Oh.
Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Do you need a lozenge, sir? Your voice seems a little
Didn't
hoarse.
expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you.
Yeah,
Especially
conveniently
while
as
they're still in the
well.
middle of negotiations
Like we're in
with
the
Lady
middle of
Carlotta.
like conversing.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Wait, I didn't really catch what she had said earlier. Ah. Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Yeah. Oh.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
All of them.
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Rover's so cute. They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Dive right where? Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Rinacita.
Oh.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
What the fuck?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Psycho.
They say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a terrifying lady. Yeah. Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cartithea spoke about the
They're
wandering
probably
figure by
likely
the
the same person.
I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
I have a new zit that's trying to come in my chin.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo.
Hello.
I think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? I invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates.
Thank
In the
you.
meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartithea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Okay.
Got it.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Ooh, wow, her voice.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Oh my god, the camera angles. Ooh, her eye makeup too. Oh my god.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just Rover you will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Okay. Oh my god. Her mansion is even bigger than I imagined. Oh. Wait. In order to make this more
We still have a long journey ahead of us.
immersive,
Let's press on.
I'm gonna use rover. What are you just standing there for? Come on. Is this your study? Ma'am? Wow, very purpley. What's with the purple mist?
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading.
I'm scared to drink this tea though. Feel like you spiked it with a little something.
Won't you accept my apology?
Oh, I don't know what to do. Why are you giving me this choice? I'm gonna show her that I'm not so easy to convince. Push the tea aside. I forgive you, but I'm not drinking your tea, ma'am. Oh, I feel bad.
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Ragusa?
It's bad. Yet peaceful in a way that feels wrong, because like any people who does something that they believe is not right,
So
they get
you've noticed
exiled.
something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand.
You know about that?
And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Yeah.
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Ragusa has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within.
The animations are exquisite. Oh my god.
The tall mast of the galleon that is Ragusa has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Wait, are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? What? You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting. Right.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Sure.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Oh, it's not a mansion, but a castle. Okay.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
Wait, isn't the... sentinel like this one horse with wings and has a horn? This one does not have a horn, so is this the Thernodian?
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas.
Well, she can read my
Produce a
mind.
unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its own. This is it.
I'm guessing this is gonna open.
Are you prepared?
Yep.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
Oh.
Even if you want to.
Oh. Is that a threat? Oh, a portrait of the... Is that the sentinel? I can't tell.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
That's what they actually look like? The
A
fucking
majestic steed
sentinel?
that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Rinacita, to save Imperator.
That's much easier said than done.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Jue is still in the middle of recovery though. Aww, I feel bad.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order, perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you
Oh.
for the remainder of your time in Rinacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Rinacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images.
Yeah, the
The
portraits.
story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Rinacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe to Cantarella what was portrayed on the stained glass.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
But that's not how gRaViTy found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
Oh my god.
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator.
You have it?
To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then, what about Cartithea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form.
Oh.
But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Wait, huh? Are you saying that the real maiden was already chosen? What?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance.
And how do you know all this?
I was one of them.
Oh.
There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
The sword.
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartithea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction.
Oh shit.
That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Sorry, hold on. Would you mind if I tried to pull out the sword?
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
Don't worry, I won't destroy it. It moved. I'm not even touching it and then it's getting pulled out. It's like it was made for me.
Rover, who are you really?
Ooh. Julie calls me the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's Arbiter?
Yeah, but though I don't know what that means.
I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartithia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive.
Oh, so she's not dead.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
That was just your assumption that she's dead. Or like the vision that you saw.
Yet, here you stand, the Arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
No, but just Rover is fine, thank you.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Rinacita back from the brink of chaos?
Yes. I have my own reasons for finding the Imperator. You hand Cantarella Turvin. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is
Isn't
how
it
we
your
reach
guys'
Cartithia
family heirloom?
and Imperator Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cartithia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Oh my god, the floor is so shiny that it works like... They must be rich as hell.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phassalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Hello. Damn, the first person point of view.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
Right.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
It's going a little too well.
Rivers
Like we're
eventually
finding
converge into the same ocean. If a goal is
leads
mutual,
so
then
easily.
it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Right.
And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor?
You're actually telling her that outright?
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Rinacita.
Oh, so you've been
After
out
most
and
of my
about
needs fell
outside of the
short,
country.
A friend at Mingting in Wronng introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
Who might that friend
All the
be?
affairs of Wronglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh.
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh?
I mean...
I assure you, this is no jest. We Phassalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Phasalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Her voice is so soothing.
Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title.
What does that mean?
It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Okay. No, like, the train echo looks like an anglerfish / a bus. That's so cute. And my, I'm playing as her. She is gorgeous as hell. Oh my fucking god, and her bonkers are huge, her bosoms are huge. And her hair is like floating.
Strange.
What?
This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacet field nearby. Could they have come from the sonorosphere itself? Engulfed by Soo's venom. Surge of deep.
Didn't think there would be goldfish here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Wow. She's so fluid.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinacita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartithia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now.
I did keep them to
The
myself. You
Trinodian
just
knows
sensed
where the
them.
heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Who will sink into the depths swiftly? Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it? Surge of deep tides crash forth in fury.
Wow. Her plunge attack so cool. Oh.
The gateway into the sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere.
So this is the entrance
And
to
who
that
can
floating
wield the sword
tower.
of divinity, but a blessed
So
maiden.
this is the seal.
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
You went around the other countries to ask for help, but they all refused. That's sad. literally just poked a hole through it. Oh? Other swords?
Laureate, you have
Is
come.
this your actual physical self?
Greetings. I'm Cartithea, and you are...
Oh, so this is where you said you were sealed in, and you sensed that.
Cantarella Phasalia.
Ooh. You said that you sensed someone like lurking around outside the thing,
Oh,
the seal.
Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Oh.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
So you resonated with it. She resonated with it.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Who?
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Oh.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thenodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected. Oh yeah, it's about like
This
the
connection
Sentinel has
between
been
the
corrupted
Sentinel
and
the
looks like
Thenodian,
a
the second dark
Thenodian.
tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Do you remember 3 pedestals as well? Are those like the keys of the seals?
Yes. Did you see them too?
I
Placing
did.
the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower.
They are the keys. I was right.
But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thenodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
Yeah.
Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
True. Thank you, Rover.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartithea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Jellyfishes.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel and my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
So just mirror the search.
If the
Eyes
thought of
changed
the final
color.
answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Oh. You've been
What
in
you
here
said to
all this
Cordesia back
time?
there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
You manipulated her. Worth of sleep, so I think I'm good. Whoa. Wow. What the? Not us being thrown around by gravity and then she's unaffected. Wow. It's even bigger. Ah!
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took
That's
me
so
some time to
cool.
get used to it too.
But you were able to nullify it with your power? Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them? She also has no idea.
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head.
Oh, like, you know, upside
This view
down?
matches with what
Wow.
I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
From. Okay. Don't know why you got all pouty there. Holy shit, this place. Is this heaven? Is this what heaven looks like? It's absolutely stunning. Jesus Christ, they outdone with themselves with this, bro. Oh my god, that looks so trippy. Ah. It's so huge. And so upside down. Oh my god. I have never played a game this beautiful before. What? Everything is an elevator.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Oh, I had to choose on who I should sit with. How about I go with Abby first? Yeah.
Isn't Abby living inside your tacit mark?
Yeah.
Well then, the 2 of you go on ahead.
Yes, it's like it seems to me that you two still have some things to talk about. So. I wasn't given a choice.
You look distracted. Still thinking about
What about
said
Cantarella?
about feeling answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all.
At all.
We'll be arriving at the first water ice soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
What? Oh my god.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What the? I'm faceless.
Vines, over there.
Whoa, is that the
And
corruption?
that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
What about Cantarella? We just left her.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Oh. Ah, okay. Boom! We just left Cantarella behind.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path. This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh no, it's gonna flip us upside down, isn't it? Okay. So there's so much. Oh, it's gonna get so dizzy. Oh.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Oh, a chest. I'm not messing up this chest, but it's required me to go here first though, so I shall.
Leave it to me.
What in the...
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Yep. This is my rover, right?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Oh no, it's not.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
I got it. I'm working on it, Cartithea.
Remnants of the past.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
What? We just left Cantarella behind. I wonder what she's doing right now.
While we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now.
My god, when I tell you guys, this is so beautiful. This place is gorgeous.
Another water rise is coming up. Are you planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I thought you saw. You have eyes, don't you? Oh.
Remnants of the past. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range.
Very
But
limited.
there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm getting kind of sleepy. Yeah. It's getting really good though, and I'm loving this new place. It's so fucking pretty, and it's not overwhelming to explore too, and that says a lot. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I can't wait to explore this shit. So anyway, thank you for watching, and there will definitely be another part to this. So bye.